doesn't happen overnight.
This is not a pathway to residency visa, this is actually a visitor visa.
There was a standard that in the past we always accepted and I've never deviated from that.
My perspective.
It shouldn't be this hard to have kids. Having children is vital to preserving the human race, but in Aotearoa, the option of procreating is becoming increasingly difficult thanks to the rising cost of living, inadequate government policies, and sometimes even our own families. That's why it was heartwarming to see the opening of Kituo o Matariki in East Auckland, an iwi-led hub in Glen Innes, the first of its kind. It's designed to support young parents, connecting them to social services and creating a space for collective healing and connection. While I wasn't a teenage mum, having my son was a life-changing and sometimes isolating experience. At 24, I found myself holding a newborn, flatting, with no income, a body still recovering from an emergency caesarean, and a relationship that quickly disintegrated. I'm forever grateful to my aunt, who took care of my son for weeks when I burned out, and to a Christian group called Gracegate, who wrapped their arms, literally and figuratively, around us. They supported me when I had nothing left to give, and they loved my child when I couldn't. We need our village. We are designed to live in community. While I agree that parents should be ultimately responsible for the choices they make and for raising their children, I don't subscribe to the Western ideal of parenting in isolation. But beyond that, there are broader societal issues here in Aotearoa that disadvantage our children before they even take their first breath. Nearly half of all Pacific pregnancies don't engage with a midwife until after 6 months. That delay has major health implications for both mother and baby, risks that could be mitigated with early access to proper care. In 2023, AUT's Pacific Islands Families Study, they revealed a heartbreaking link. Children whose mothers experienced food insecurity during pregnancy did significantly worse at school. As midwife Valentina Kulitapa explained, food insecurity is often the beginning of a generational cycle of poverty. Some initiatives are helping to break that cycle. Kahutorima is a program for Māori and Pacific Māmā offered across Auckland and the Hutt Valley. In West and South Auckland, enrolled patients at local doctors' clinics can access Mana for Mums through Tamaki Health. These services offer parenting classes, information on car seats, help with booking scans and immunisations, and even support with contraception. The Pacific population is one of the fastest growing ethnic groups in the country, so we must be setting our children up to thrive in a future where 1 in 5 of us will have Pacific and Māori heritage. It's going to be awesome, but we must do something now to stem some of the horrific health and social statistics that linger on our communities. And it starts before birth. We need more support programs like Kituo o Matariki that awhi parents without judgment and equip them with tools to thrive. We don't need Whitney Houston to remind us that kids are our future. They are our survival plan as a society and also our economic future. We need to eliminate the stigma around young and sometimes single parents. Most of all, we need to turn our hearts and policies toward children who didn't choose the circumstances they were born into. And that's my perspective.
From the Pacific to our backyard. Stay informed.